Hey y'all, thanks for clicking. So I got my Big Dipper today. Super excited about. I really like it. I just got it today. I bought it on Friday from yoyoexpert.com. And it only took, it shipped on Saturday, so it came here today on Tuesday. So just Monday was basically the one day I waited, as far as weekdays go. And yeah, I wanted to show you a couple tricks with it and what I thought about it. So, like any of the plastic yo-yos I've thrown, it seems kind of susceptible to falling off axis. What I mean is, if you nick it just wrong or throw it just wrong, if it hits the string, it seems to, like, it's easy for it to spin out. So, that was one thing I found with it. I didn't really have anything else besides that one thing. I mean, any plastic yo-yo I've thrown has done that. My metal yo-yos don't really do that too much. So everything's good as far as that goes. So I'll show you a couple of tricks that I've done. Cooper. Cooper, get out of here. He's a bit of a crazy dog. So the first trick I came up with in my last video, I was showing you, I came up with an idea that we could all start the same trick the same way, and we'd all have our own trick by the end of it. The first video didn't really turn out very well. No one really said anything about it. So I'm going to maybe just do it on my own. So this first one, I'll show you. It's not perfect yet, but I did like the way it ended and kind of the flow of it. So that's been a fun one, combo of mine to do. And this one I came up with today, it's pretty simple. I wanted to do something with chopsticks, and this is the best I could come up with on the spot while at work. Also using that same technique of rolling into a green triangle. It's kind of a satisfying feeling. Stop it. Well, I can break them down really quick. This first one, Cooper. God damn it, dog. So this first one is a little long. Start with a Houdini mount. Hit that top string, pinch the front string, roll it over, slack, and that's the first part. If you notice, you're really just in here like this. You're in a trapeze. You open up the trapeze. You grab that string coming from your throw hand middle finger, and you're in that same mount. But we like to do it a little bit more flair. And that's the next part. So, again, if you open this up, grab this, you're here. So the next part is just, I'll try to break down maybe one more step. So that would be the first step. It might be three whole steps, parts, if you will. This is the first step. That's the second step. So, let me just get back here. So here, if you just, kind of hard to explain it from this point of view, but if you just roll out counterclockwise, oops, hold on. Got myself all jumbled up here. So you just roll out here, and then underpass, you're in a Mach 5 mount, but you have this twist on this, on your index finger. So from here, you just pop it up and grab that string coming from your third hand middle finger, and you're in kind of a Houdini mount again, but you have this twist around right here. So that's where you're going to pop the yo-yo in. So if we're from here, right here, so we're going to pop the yo-yo off and into here. So now you're in a green triangle, but you have this part holding on. So from here, I grab it just like this. It's kind of like I'm shooting a gun. Hold on, let me get back. So This next part is kind of awkward, and it's gonna feel kind of weird, and it still feels weird to me, and it's not like very flowy, if you will, but so I take my finger out and I reposition it pointing towards me, and I just underpass it. So you're kind of in like a wrist mount on your finger, though. And then I just intercept this string coming from my throw hand, middle finger and thumb, onto my non-throw hand thumb. Pop it out the front, go on the back, keep it rolling onto the front string, let go of your thumb, roll it once over, and you're in another green triangle. Pop out the front for that one. So that's the trick that I came up with. Dog is so crazy. Tried doing it a little bit smoother this time. So Houdini mount, top string, pinch, grab the slack, roll over, Mach 5 mount, hop, green triangle, sort of bucket sort of thing. I repositioned my finger already. Underpass, intercept, up the front, roll over the back, front string, roll over counterclockwise into a green triangle. The next trick is pretty short. It's just a simple chopsticks and with a couple other things. So start with a simple chopstick. Make sure the string is out the back. Grab the string closest to your throw hand elbow and pop it up the front. So that would be the first step to try to make it one fluid motion, like that sort of thing. Pop it out the front, and I let it drape over my finger. And you want it to hit those strings, just so it can reverse direction without looking like you just kind of dropped it and then flew it back over. So you want to just go ahead and hit those top strings. And when it comes back, you're going to want to hit it on the string coming on your thumb, which is in the middle. So you're in a bucket type situation here, but no, there's no knots or anything. You just drop it, twist it around, you're out of it. So from there, you'll want to do this. Off the front, bounce, middle string when you get it, and then just simply throw it out the front, and hit it at the front string again. I think I messed it up. Nope, I got it. So let me try it again. Ooh boy, this isn't looking good, folks. It's not looking good. New yo-yo, so you have to bear in mind that I'm not entirely used to the way it feels. That string is kind of a pain in the ass to hit. So just from here, just hit it out the front, and on the front string, just drop your just drop your index finger, your non-throwing index finger, and so all you have to do is wrap it around, and you're in a green triangle, and you can hop it out the front there. So that's a cool little trick. I've got one more here that I actually do quite a lot. None of these tricks have names, so they're kind of more like combos, I guess, for me. So this next trick I've been doing for a while. It does have a suicide in it, because I watched a Peter, I think you see his last name is Kafka. I watched a Peter Kafka video, and I wanted something similar to one of his suicides into a triangle move, so this is the one I came up with. So again, you're starting with a chopstick, but on the other hand, I usually just start from a trapeze, but you could be as bold as to never hit the trapeze and just get it in there. If you could, do it better than I could. So start there, and you're going to want to pop it out and let it lay over your finger, and from there, there's that weirdness I was talking about. So it's going to drape over your finger, and you want to pass it through. You're going to want to hit this middle string right here, And it's going to come through and be on that string, so that you're kind of in like a another wrist mount type situation, but your hands are crossed. See, from here you're just in a green triangle. In order to do this though, you're going to get here, and all you have to do is just curl in your non-throw hand index finger, and you're there. Okay? So there's that green triangle. Make sure if you have it right. Alright, so from here, oops, bind there. So you're right here. So if you were to roll it over, you'd be in a green triangle, but that's too easy. So you throw it out and try to grab this loop here when it's over here, and it'll be in a green triangle. Let's see if I can do it any smoother. This is what it would be like all together. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to happen. The string tension's all weird. Also, if you wanted to not deal with the suicide and not deal with the knots that you could possibly get, you could just simply... this string gets really tight. You could just simply roll it over, and it's, you know, it's not as cool, of course. You don't get style bonus points, but it does complete the trick. So you could do it this way. Do it this way, or do it this way. Oops. So there's that just underpass, and you're in the green triangle. So those are a couple tricks that I've been working on. No repeaters that I could think of other than this. Pretty simple. Although it doesn't really repeat yet. But it's starting of one. Basically, it's just an underpass, an undermount, or no, a 1.5 mount, bounce, bounce, get back under bounce, and you've got your slack there. So that's a fun trick too. Yeah, so it's been a fun yo-yo so far. I do enjoy playing with it. Trying to think as I'm playing with it though, if there's anything else about it that I don't like or dislike, or that I would recommend for you to get. If you get your hands on one, they seem really difficult to get. It's pretty cheap, 35 bucks. It's cheaper than a Yeti. Well, how much I bought for my Yeti. I think most Yetis that they just came out with. So it's cheaper than a Yeti, and I think that it's a little bit more forgiving than the Yeti is. The Yeti's kind of got a crazy profile to it, in my opinion at least. What do you think, Cooper? Like the Big Dipper? Yeah. He doesn't know. Thanks for watching.